Hi, my name is Motsabi Nomvete, and welcome to the PPS 2021 Year in Review update. 2021 was yet again a year with many challenges. But as we know by now, PPS has not been around for 80 years without reason. I'm joined by PPS Group Chief Executive Officer Isak Smit and PPS Group Chief Financial Officer Tiffany Ann Bush to share with you exactly how PPS performed during 2021. Welcome to you, Isak and Tiffany.
Thank you.
Isak, before we dive into the numbers, surely the biggest consideration when discussing anything that happened in 2021 would be what influence the COVID-19 pandemic had on it. How did PPS help its members weather the storm?
The main reason for PPS's existence these past 80 years has been to assist our professional members with their financial security. We are there, firstly, to pay valid claims, and secondly, if it is possible, to make a profit for our members. So as the pandemic continued with its devastating impact, we not only assisted those insured members who became sick with COVID-19, but also the families of those who unfortunately passed away due to the disease. Remember, in our model, we do not have any outside shareholder interests to protect. We just need to ensure that whatever we do is fair across the membership. So it was a most extraordinary year in terms of how we were able to support our members. The value that was returned to members through claims and through investment returns that were added to profit share accounts were the highest in any year in our history.
Isak, just remind us, what is profit share and how does this benefit members?
Sharing the profits that we make, be it operational profits or investment returns, is due to our unique ethos of mutuality. This means we exist for the benefit of our members and nobody else. Members with qualifying products share in all the profits of PPS, and I mean everything, except a tiny bit that we cannot distribute and that we need to hold back for regulatory solvency purposes. These profits are allocated to our members' profit share accounts. This model is unique in South Africa. What also makes us unique is our focus on professionals. Our model is unapologetically for professionals only. Professionals are by no means immune to a pandemic or economic challenges. Many are frontline medical workers, many run their own practices or are in businesses that can be impacted. But our experience is that professionals are long-term focused, responsible when managing personal risks, unwilling to terminate insurance cover, and urgent to return to their professions after falling sick. These behaviors lead to lower lapses and claims and ultimately to more profits to share between members. After we have honored all valid claims and covered the expenses of doing business and set up reserves for future possible claims, we distribute what is left to our members with qualifying products, more or less in proportion to the premiums that they pay. It gets added to their individual profit share accounts. We then also invest these profits for our members, and investment returns are added to our members' profit share accounts. And this is where the real magic happens over the longer term, the power of compounding, where the investment returns build. For many of our members who have been with us for a long time, we find that the additions to their profit share accounts is in a particular year even more than the premiums that they pay in that year.
So in other words, PPS actually pays members to have benefits. Thank you, Isak. Okay, Tiffany, so let's get into the numbers. How did PPS perform in 2021?
2021 was indeed a challenging year, not only for our members, but also for us. That being said, we are a very strong business that can honour our promises to members. The first number that we are proud of is that new life insurance business was up by 23% on 2020 to reach 274 million in annual premiums. That's a new record for us. 3/4 of our new business is from independent advisors. They remain very important business partners. The rest is from our internal channel, and they managed to grow business by 28% year on year. They are now the fastest growing sizable agency in the country. This new business and our very low lapses resulted in our total group earned risk premium income being up 5% year on year reaching 5.6 billion for 2021. As Isak said, we are there to pay valid claims, to protect our members. And this is the big story for 2021. In 2021, total insurance benefits that we paid to members amounted to 6.14 billion, which is up by 27% compared to 2020. And remember, in 2020, benefits were already 29% up on 2019 after the outbreak of the pandemic. We are proud that we could support our members to this extent in this difficult year. To put this into context, we paid more than 25 million rand every workday in benefits to our members. Of these, just under 12,000 claims were COVID-19 sickness claims, to the value of 424 million, while we received 193 COVID-19 related death claims, to the value of 975 million rand. So in total, we paid 1.4 billion rand of COVID-19 claims in 2021. On the expense side, we were mindful of the context of the environment and have to exploit efficiencies, but without negatively impacting the core foundation of the business or disrupting our growth initiatives. Remember, expenses are the only leakage from what is eventually returned to our members. So after these claim payments and expenses, and reserving for the future, the total profit that we were able to allocate to qualifying members' profit share accounts amounted to 5.5 billion rand. Almost all of this was due to very impressive investment market returns on our accumulated profits. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 claims, there was no life underwriting profit to distribute. So in a sense, in our 80th year of operation, we've come full circle. Just as in those challenging days during the Second World War when the company was founded, we again looked after our members in these very challenging times.
So Isak, there was no underwriting profit to distribute, but enormous investment profits. Tell us more about this.
Yes, we focused on claims. We believed this was the right thing to do in 2021, and we adjusted our protocols so that we could assist our members as much as we could. Our core business, after all, is to protect the livelihoods of graduate professionals. On the investment side, we are able to take a longer term view because our members generally stay with us for long, typically more than a generation. The investment performance of the assets in the PPS profit share account was more than 20% for the year, and the investment portfolio has compounded in excess of the CPI plus 5% per annum target over the past 5 years. While we are very pleased about the great investment performance, I would like to remind our members that growth assets will always remain volatile and it can be negative in some years. What is important is not so much the return in a particular year, but the average compound return over a much longer period.
Tiffany, these are the numbers on the life side. And the rest of the group?
Yes, we help our professional members with a full suite of solutions, which starts with advice and then includes life insurance, short-term insurance, health professions indemnity, investments, wills and estates, medical aid solutions. Basically the full spectrum of financial services, but all specifically tailored for professionals. If we start with PPS Investments, they delivered a strong performance for the year, with gross new business flows of over 7 billion rand for 2021. This, coupled with the good investment markets towards the end of the year, resulted in the assets that PPS Investments manage growing by an impressive 25% to 54 billion rand. The various investment solutions that they provide for our members also had fantastic returns compared to benchmarks and peers. Our short-term insurance business had an interesting 2021. It was our 6th full year of underwriting short-term risks. New business remained challenging in the strained environment under the lockdown. Yet, for the second time, we recorded a small profit in the personal lines business. The main contributor to this profit was the very good claims experience. We remain of the opinion that our risk pool is a benign one, covering only professionals. The health professions indemnity side of the business continues to grow. By the end of 2021, the number of insured professionals reached 1,732, a 63% increase on 2020. Our healthcare administration business achieved revenue growth of 7% from 2020, coming in at 317 million rand. This is mainly due to good membership numbers, as members obviously appreciated medical aid cover in a pandemic.
Great. And any other numbers that you would like to share?
Absolutely. An interesting number that we always like to track is the number of profit share millionaires. These are members that have accumulated more than R1 million in their profit share accounts, which they typically use to enhance their income later in life. Currently, there are more than 6,700 such members. Just this past year, we added more than 1,800 new profit share millionaires to this group. If you count all the members PPS has made millionaires in this way, then this number increases to 9,450. This shows how valuable it is to remain a member of PPS for many years. Not just competitive products, but a big extra, the profit share, and that's not available anywhere else.
Wow, but Isak, it's not just about the numbers, right?
Indeed. There is so much that I can mention where PPS supported communities in 2021. Just one example. I'm sure you will remember the devastating fires at the University of Cape Town early in 2021. We made a financial contribution to assist the university. We also continue to provide bursaries to students studying towards degrees that will allow them in future to become professional members.
Isak, perhaps a final message to PPS members who are watching this video?
As Tiffany said earlier, in 2021, our 80th year of operation, we have truly come full circle. We are very proud that we could be there to support our country's graduate professionals for 8 decades. We believe that regardless of the challenges that might come our way, we will continue to protect the dreams of our members. We value your loyalty and support.
Thank you, Isak and Tiffany, and well done for looking after members in what has been a challenging year.
Thank you.